Today I want to talk about a pronunciation lesson, and we are going to talk about vowels, voicing, S or Z endings, and also ED endings. So first, let's talk about the vowels. Vowels are 5 characters, 5 letters, or let's say 5 sounds, okay? Like e, o, and oo. Like ball, e like tree, like ship, o like door, oo like shoot. Okay, we have 5 vowels. Consonants are the rest of the letters, or let's say alphabet. Okay, remove 5 vowels, the rest are consonants. For example, b, ch, s, t, f, g, w, and many more. Now we're going to talk about voicing. What is voicing? First of all, we have vocal cords here, okay? These vocal cords help us to pronounce words and make some sounds, okay? For example, they all the time move. When we talk, they move very fast and very quickly. And basically they vibrate, okay? If you put your fingers, okay, over here, we are checking actually, okay? Put your fingers over here and say, ah. You see? There's a vibration, okay? Like vibration. If you feel the vibration, it is called voiced. But if you do not feel vibration, it is called unvoiced. Okay, so we have paired consonants. Okay, paired consonants basically are very similar. For example, we have consonant p, p. Okay, put your fingers over here and say p, p. Can you feel any vibration? No, you can't, because p is unvoiced. Now try to add some voice, okay? Add some voice to p. For example, like p, p, b. You see? B. Say b, b. You feel the vibration, right? So that b sound, okay, is voiced. So p and b are paired consonants, okay? They are so similar to each other. In English, we have a set of paired consonants. For example, we have p. Put your fingers, basically. Let's practice. Like p, p, no vibration is unvoiced. B, b, vibration is called voiced. Like t, unvoiced. D, feel the vibration. It is called voiced. F, f, okay, unvoiced. V, v is voiced. Like sh, unvoiced. Like j, voiced. Like k, unvoiced. Like g, voiced. Okay, we have to feel the vibration basically. And also we have s, s, unvoiced because no vibration again. Z, voiced because of a vibration. Basically, they are so similar to each other, and in linguistics, they are actually the same. Okay, so pay attention to this. Why I am telling this? Because for S or Z endings, like plurals, okay, most of the time students have problems pronouncing them. We have 3 rules to pay attention to, and then we can pronounce the words, actually plural, basically plural form of the words correctly, and with a nice pronunciation. Rule number 1: if a word ends in unvoiced, then add unvoiced s. Very easy. For example, 1 cup, unvoiced, 2 cups, okay? Cat, cats. Break, I break the window, he breaks the window. Stop, Okay? I stop, he stops. Understand? Rule number 1. Rule number 2. If a word ends in voiced, okay? If a word ends in voiced, then add voiced Z or Z in British, okay? For example, tree, E, okay? The word ends in E, tree. It vibrates because it's a vowel, huh? E. So 1 tree, 2 trees. Most of the students say trees. That is incorrect. You have to say trees, okay, strongly. For example, day, y, 1 day, 2 days. Shoe, shoes. Fly, flies. Game, game, okay, it ends in m, okay, voiced. 1 game, 2 games. Okay, you have to practice. Rule number 3, if a word ends in these characters, let's say these sounds or whatever, like s, z, sh, ch, and j, s, z, sh, ch, and j, okay, then you have to add is. Automatically, these are exceptional, okay? For example, 1 page, see, j, 2 pages. I hear a lot of students who are saying pages. For example, we have bus, buses, lunch, lunches, raise, raises. I raise my hand, she raises her hand. Brush, brushes. Push, pushes. Mostly the word teach, okay, is a problematic word basically. They say, for example, teaches. My teacher teaches biology. That is wrong because the word ends in ch sound and then you have to add is. Teaches. My father teaches biology, okay? These are very important. Practice a lot. Now we are going to talk about voicing of t sound, okay? This is only for American English and maybe somehow Canadian English, okay? So what happens here if the t sound, okay, t sound falls between 2 voiced. One more time. If t sound falls between 2 voiced, vibrated, okay, vibrated sound, then you have to change t into d. Understand? In American English. For example, we have water in British, huh? Water. And then in American, they say water. Why? Because t, as you can see here, t falls between 2 vowels, like a, like e. A voiced, e again voiced. So water. See? Better, better. Again, the t sound falls between 2 e, or let's say e here, okay? And becomes better in American. Butter, battle, leather, like letter British, leather American. Get in, see, get in, get in British, get in American. Beetle, beetle. City British, city American. Beautiful British, beautiful American. Vanity, vanity. British, British. Creative, creative. Literature, literature. You see, these are the differences. This is only for American English. Next, let's talk about ed endings, basically in past tense, okay? For example, let's talk about it. Today I walk Yesterday I walked. Okay, why? Why walked? Why not walked? Most of the students again make mistakes. Walked. Why not walked? Okay, let's talk about it. Very easy, basically. Again, we have three rules. Rule number one, if a word ends in an unvoiced sound or consonant, whatever, unvoiced, okay, then we add unvoiced t. Understand? T. For example, today I jump, yesterday I jumped. Why? Because the word jump ends in p, p, unvoiced, right? So jumped, not jumped. Please pay attention, be careful. Today I walk, yesterday I walked. See, not walked, because the word ends in k, 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 is unvoiced. Walk, walked. Rule number two, vice versa, opposite, okay? What happens if a word ends in voiced consonant or voiced sound? Then you have to add voiced, you have to actually read like voiced d. You see, rule number one, t, unvoiced, basically. D, rule number two, d is voiced. So what happens? Look, rob, rob, b, okay, voiced, robbed. Clean, n, voiced, cleaned. Pour, r, American R is r, huh? It is voiced. Pour, poured. Scrub, scrubbed. See? Tag, tagged. Spill, spilled. Trim, trimmed. You see? These are rule number two. All of them end in voiced, I mean vibration. If you pay attention and check, you are going to see it. Okay, trim, m, spill, l, vibration. Tag, g, vibration. Scrub, b, vibration. Pour, r, vibration. Clean, n, vibration again. Rob, b, vibration. Very important. Rule number three. If a word ends in t or d, again, if a word ends in t or d, we have to add ud, okay? We have to actually read it like ud. For example, lift, t, it ends in t, huh? Lifted. Heat, heated. Vote, voted. Hand, handed. Trade, traded. Add, added. You see, if a word ends in t and d or d, you have to add ud. Pay attention. Yes, that was the end of today's pronunciation lesson. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it was useful. See you later. Take care. Bye-bye.